For the past 9 days, we've been hiking to Everest Base Camp, entirely on our own. No guides, no porters, not even flights, and arranging all the details ourselves.
Nice.
And this is the final stretch of that journey.
I can't believe where we are right now.
Spoiler alert, we make it. But as you'll see, not without some more struggles along this last part of the trail.
Final miles are always the hardest. I just woke up and it's snow. There's snow everywhere. I don't know if I should be happy or not. Okay, ready to go?
Yeah, ready.
Let's go. The goal of today is to get to Lobuche, which should be around 5 to 6 hours, but I am predicting that it is gonna take us a little bit longer just because we have the snow, which makes the trek very slippery and we have to be careful. I never actually hiked in the snow before, and it is kind of a challenge. That is one side of it, but then the other side is that it's freaking beautiful. It makes everything just so, I don't know, just it's a completely different landscape than what we saw yesterday. Same mountains, completely different vibe, and I love it. Whoa, look at that. The wind is blowing the snow away. Nature is freaking awesome. Hey, you there?
Hey, you.
How are you doing?
Tired?
After 10 minutes.
Yes. I got winded from getting out of bed.
Yeah. I would say one of the benefits of not having a guide is that basically you decide whenever you want to leave. So this morning we kind of decided we were going to leave early, take our time during the day, just be able to kind of take it easy. And I feel like most of the tour groups leave around 7:38ish. We left at 6:30ish, and now we have the whole valley basically to ourselves.
Besides the freedom to set your own pace and itinerary, going guideless also means that it becomes a lot more affordable, opening up treks such as EBC to budget travelers too. Of course, there are some downsides as well. Without the expertise of a guide, it's much easier to get lost, so you'll have to pay close attention to the map all the time. Plus, you might struggle to find emergency support in case something happens. And maybe most important, getting a guide means you're supporting the local economy and provide job opportunity. So if you're in a position to do that, that is great.
So people are definitely starting to catch up to us. There are just rows and rows of people now, despite the fact that we started early. I mean, we are pretty slow since we have to set up shots and take our time doing that. So I guess no matter how early we start, they're always gonna catch up to us. People are just carrying random doors and shit.
That's just ridiculous.
How?
Yeah, again, we can't complain about our packs.
No, we can't.
And every once in a while, in the middle of all the pushing, we would just stop and soak it all in. Those peaks towering above, they have the tendency to put things into perspective. They make you feel so small and insignificant, but in a good way. It kind of reminds you that there's more to this than just grinding uphill.
I would say one more benefit of not having a guide is that you can take breaks whenever you want, anywhere you want.
Then it was time to hit another incline.
Let's do this. We are going right there. Okay, we're about halfway up the incline, taking plenty of breaks. Okay, let's continue. Okay, I guess it's time to pull out the big guns again. Earphones. For when life gets rough, just put on some music and everything instantly becomes better. Don't put on the depressing kind of music though, that doesn't work. Also, for the people with a keen eye, look at my outfit. It's different. Clean trousers, clean shirt. Finally, after 10 days of basically wearing the same outfit, and it feels great. Bad thing is, like after today, these are also gonna be sweaty. So I think we are at the memorial site right now for all the mountaineers and alpinists that died here, basically. It's not a very nice thing to think about, obviously, but it's a beautiful thing they did to pay tribute to them. One of the disadvantages of not having a guide is definitely the stress for accommodation, because I already feel like now that we're getting nearer to Lobuche, I'm like getting a little bit anxious, like are we gonna be able to find something, like how many accommodations options are there?
Normally, the guides are the ones that handle all the logistics, like booking accommodation ahead of time. Since we had no way to do that, we had to just show up and hope for an available room.
We're here, I guess.
And especially in high season, that can be a bit tricky.
Okay, so that's not good. We just asked this accommodation right here if they had rooms available, and they are fully booked. So we're gonna have to find something else.
Luckily, the third one we checked had a room for us. It might not have been the nicest one, but that's one of the consequences that you'll have to face when you choose to do this without a guide.
Okay, so we made it to Lobuche, and we managed to find a place to sleep for tonight. Took us a little bit of effort. We went to two places that both were fully booked, but luckily this one still had a room available for us. And also we're gonna stay here for 2 nights because tomorrow is the day that we go up to Everest Base Camp. And we decided to, so what most people actually do is I'm gonna show you on a map. Okay, let's see. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so bad at this. So we are right here. And what most people do is they walk the next day all the way up to Everest Base Camp and then back to Gorakshep. And they spent the night there. But we are planning to walk tomorrow all the way from Lobuche up to Everest Base Camp. I'm out of breath. So tomorrow we are gonna go from Lobuche all the way up to Everest Base Camp and then all the way back to Lobuche. So it's definitely gonna be a long day. Yeah, so basically the reason why we decided to skip Gorakshep, or at least not spend the night there, is because apparently it is a very, very small space
and with only like very limited accommodations. And because we were already kind of struggling to get something here, to find something here, we were like, well, what are the chances that we're actually gonna find something there? The benefit of that though is that we can leave our bags here because we're coming back here tomorrow. So there's no need to take all our clothes, all that stuff. We basically only need to bring our cameras, tripods, batteries, and maybe some extra warm clothes, and that's it. I'm pretty sure that is gonna make the day a lot easier. Okay, now let's see if I can fold this bad boy back up without ripping it in 1,000 pieces. To end the day on a good note, we decided to order a big pot of masala tea and soak up the afternoon sun. I think the plan for today is just to sit here and do nothing and drink chai and enjoy the views. Pretty good life. The owner or the manager of this place, he told us that the guy from 14 Peaks, the movie, is actually here right now. And I kind of want to meet him. That's so cool. I wonder what he's doing here. Probably climbing Everest. My wild guess.
What could it be?
To our surprise, a few minutes later, the mountaineering legend himself joined us for an impromptu hang. Or, well, we shared a table, but still, coolest thing ever. It is about 5:30 now, and today we're going to Everest Base Camp. Time to get ready. The peanut butter is a bit frozen.
It's safe to say that both Oscar and I don't feel great. It was a rough night. Just headaches and waking up a lot. So I think it's gonna be a rough walk. But the good thing is, look at my backpack. It's empty. Oh, and look at that. I think they're just bringing goods and stuff. Pretty cool. You know what else is pretty cool? This view right here. Wow. I can't believe where we are right now. Mountains everywhere. We had about 500 more vertical meters separating us from base camp. Not the craziest elevation profile, but still quite a challenge at those oxygen-deprived 5,000 meter plus altitudes. It feels like such a surreal, rugged landscape. Like it's so surreal to walk through this. I love it. It's amazing. And the fact that we didn't have our backpacks filled with stuff was a huge advantage. I felt so light and nimble, it was almost like we were sprinting up the mountain. What am I doing? I'm just kidding, I'm actually not that fast. That was stupid. I feel like it's definitely easier without a heavy backpack. However, it's still not easy. And there are a lot of people. The good thing about there being so many people is that we can just follow the crowd. We don't need to look at the map or figure out the way. We just follow where everyone else is going. I'm just trying to prepare myself mentally for what we're about to encounter at Everest Base Camp. We've heard some stories that it's actually not that impressive. Yeah, I'm curious how it's gonna be. I'm just expecting a place filled with people. I think for me, it's really not about the place itself, it's more just about the accomplishment of getting there. I mean, that was kind of the goal of this whole journey, right? To get to Everest Base Camp. So I think it's gonna feel pretty good regardless of what the place is gonna look like.
Shortly after, we arrived in Gorakshep, and seeing the small amount of lodges there, we were feeling pretty good about our decision not to spend the night there.
Okay, so from here it should be about 2 more hours up to base camp and about 150 meters of elevation. It's kind of strange. There are like no people on the trail right now, but I like it.
We figured most tour groups take a bit of a break in Gorakshep to go to their accommodations and drop off their stuff, giving us a bit of a window.
Air high five! Okay, I'm officially back in turtle mode. We're like 5,100 meters right now, and apparently there's only like 53% oxygen in the air compared to sea level. So I'm not surprised I'm struggling this much, but yeah, I'm not feeling great. I think about an hour more to go. Let's do this. People, I see it. I see yellow tents. I spotted something in the corner of my eye. And there it is. Everest Base Camp. It's right there. That feels so good. Whew. Okay, final stretch. Let's do it. I feel all the energy floating back into me. I'm exhausted. Right now I'm really just trying to focus, stepping one foot in front of the other. Final miles are always the hardest. So close now.
Slowly realizing where I was, this amazing feeling washed over me. I guess this is what trekking is all about. It really isn't about getting to pose in front of a sign. I think it's about gaining a deeper respect for nature, reminding you of how fragile you are, yet paradoxically also of your strength, as it shows you that you really can do anything you set your mind to.
Everest Base Camp. We're here. I'm shaking and nauseous and tired, but we're here. Thanks. You know what time it is now?
Your sneaker time?
I mean, somebody chose to already ate his Snickers, which means I'm the only one with the Snickers left.
I hate Snickers.
Yeah, you don't like them?
No.
You don't want to bite?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Not even half of it? Ah, the moment I've been waiting for. Eat.
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
Nope.
I want you to. You're so stubborn.
Just like you. No, it's your Snickers. I ate mine. I know I have to bear the consequences of my actions.
It's time to head back now, all the way to Lobuche. I am really, really happy we're here and we made it, and all the struggles, everything was worth it. So I can officially say I've been to Everest Base Camp.